historic Falmouth cruise port is a one-of-a-kind port, nowhere to be found in the Caribbean. And that's what's really putting Jamaica cruise shipping back on the map as a leading cruise shipping destination in the Caribbean. And you're right here on the main street, Falmouth Street, and this takes you right into the rail town of Falmouth, which was the original town way back in the early 18th century when Falmouth was a thriving historic port town. Right here on the port, you'll see that we have the historic trolley that takes people into the town of Falmouth, visiting the historic districts that has made Falmouth a very famous port town from the early 18th century. In addition, we have the horse and carriage, bringing them back again into the early 18th century, taking them out into the historic district and doing those kind of tours as well. Right here also, the amount of shops that you've seen when you come off, we have international jewelers to local duty-free merchants to an abundance of one-of-a-kind stores that all the passengers can feel free to browse. But also we wanted to ensure that the local artisans, the craftspeople, those who make handmade dresses, wood carvings, you've seen many of them around, the traditional Jamaican artisans who work and actually are making the product right in front of the passengers as they walk by, were able to be a part of this historic event. Falmouth is centrally located, so it's a great part of the island to venture into further west into Montego Bay or east into Ocherius, two other big tourist destinations here on the island. It's so important to visit outside of the port to see what's offered. The famous Duns River Falls in Ocherius, swimming with the dolphins in Negril or Montego Bay. Chukka Adventure Tours gives a great big package of off-terrain excursions. Bikes, the dune buggies, the kayaking, the water slides, river tubing, all of that for the more active vacationer can experience that as well. History has been made, it's a fantastic feeling. The pride we feel for having such a one-of-a-kind port that's seen nowhere else in the Caribbean, and of course bringing more business to Jamaica, and of course being able to have world's largest ship dock right here in Falmouth.